Good question, thank you. Number 8, it's me 247. In order to access your e-statements, to do e-notices, e-alerts, you have to have online account access to your accounts. There's so much more than you can do than just those, but you can see a copy of a check that is cleared, free. All the checks that clear your account, those copies are out there. So if you want to see, what did I write that check to again a month ago? I honestly can't remember, 8643, what was that to again? Sometimes on my check pad, carbon doesn't work real good all the time, or I may have tore it out, so there is nothing on the carbon. How do I know what I wrote? I know some of you smiling, you do the same thing, right? You can go look at a copy of your check. Very simple, very free, very easy. This is where you would go to download your financial history into a PFM, personal financial management software piece like Quicken, like QuickBooks, like Money, or just into a simple Excel program. Anything like that, very simple. This is another huge thing that I wish everybody would use. You consider nicknaming your accounts. I myself have about 6 to 7 different accounts underneath Jeff Jorgensen. I have 2 share draft accounts, I've got multiple savings accounts, I've got 3 or 4 different loans. So when I want to make a payment on a loan, I don't have to remember loan number 603. I can say the Honda CRV loan. So when you're talking to an MSR or you're calling up and you want to go, what is the balance on my Honda CRV loan? Or when you log in, it's me 247. Which one was the Honda CRV loan? I think that was the one with those 250, I can't remember. You can give nicknames to accounts, and there is a little filter. I have to warn you, you can't use curse words and you can't use derogatory words. My son-in-law tried to use a word just the other day. He was creating an account nickname, swing. They have a new baby, and they were going to have a swing account so they could build a swing set or buy a swing set for the kid this summer. So he was making a special savings account. He's going to nickname it the swing set account. He texts me and says, you know, swing is an illegal word in your software. So when you swing, I don't know really what's wrong with swing, to be honest with you, but it does have a pretty good filter about that kind of stuff. And of course the other thing is, you need to update your address, phone, email, any of that information personally. You call up and say, hey, I just bought a new house. Can I give you my change of address? You know, we can't take that information over the phone. We really need that information in writing. You go, I don't want to come in just to do that. Great, log into It's Me 247 and you can update your information right there because it's authenticated, it's safe. It's Me 247 gives the ability for you to do that. So, if you're not in Access This Me 247 right now, you go, how the heck do I get there? You have to go to SiouxMFCU.org. That's our website. In the upper, or in the mid corner, I should say, I gotta get my mouse way over here. It's Me 247. Okay? Everybody goes there and then clicks on that link. And it says, spinning, yep, good. Takes you to a landing page. Another security protocol to make sure that we know you are coming into your account. Okay? You know, why do we have to have another page? It's a security layer so people can't sneak into your account. One more layer. Secured online banking. You put in an account number for yours. This is not your account number, obviously, right? It's going to ask for your password. Very first time you log in. This is if Jeff Jorgensen had never been in his account before, okay? Your password has been told to you by one of the staff members. So, if you just said, I'm a brand new member and I want to get into SB 247, you can't do it without talking to us. Because we have to authenticate, we have to say, you can have access to this account. We are typing in and saying, yes. Okay? So if somebody's hacking out there and if they know your account number, they think, I'm going to get into this person's account. Don't worry, they don't know your password. Just because they have your account number, they don't have your password. Okay? So your password would be given to you. First time you log in, you're going to see this screen. Everybody has to have an agreement, right, that says, okay, do you understand how the terms of this is going to be? You authorize us to send statements to you. How do we communicate? And as always, we encourage you to read everything before you agree to anything. Instantly it says, okay, change your password. We gave you a temporary password just to get in for the first time. Now you have to change your password, okay? And we have security protocol, how you have to change that. And that tab, I can't see the screen, so I gotta make sure. I gotta remember the password too. This is an important thing for you to remember your password.
And don't write it down and stick it on your computer Monday.
Oh, come on, you're taking all the fun out of it. Why wouldn't you want to do that, right? Oh, and see, I didn't do the same thing.
It doesn't.
These password, yep. And this is where some people get hung up, but you got to use the correct password sequence. And there's special characters and whatnot. Tab for me? Yep. See if I doubled them up correctly this time. All right. See, I didn't rehearse this. I want to make sure that you see it too. I'm sorry. Hit enter to the tab. Yeah. Yeah, I know. I brought up gold just in case. Okay, so I know this one will work. Okay, so I'm in, I got the right password, and there's a thing called dual authentication. So you've got your password, now you also have to have some security questions too. Because what if you forget your password? That never happened, would it? We have the ability on here, once you answer these questions, to help you reset your password automatically if you can answer these questions too. Okay, self-serve helped you get into your account. If it's a Saturday night and we're closed, that would really be a bummer, wouldn't it? Mother's maiden name. That's hard to see. Somebody's favorite celebrity, who is it?
Well, there's other options. You don't have to
You
use
just
that.
said David Letterman.
Correct. Yeah, I could say David Letterman. You're right. Let's just say if you don't like these, you have a drop-down choice in each one of these. You can't use the same question twice, of course. I'll put in Letterman. And what's the name of your first movie? I don't know. Let's try something different. Let's see if we can't pick. Who's my favorite singer? I don't have one. Let's say Elvis. Okay, right? I'm not going to remember my answers when it comes back and asks me these opportunities. And just so you know, none of these are really my information. Okay, so if you go and say, okay, Elvis, I don't know if I like Elvis. I'm just making that up. Okay? PIB stands for your personal internet branch. It's security. You're all ready to go. Click accept, and very soon you're going to see these are live accounts at the credit union. This is what it looks like. There's 3 deposit accounts. We've got some credit cards set up there. Oh, look at that. Some nicknames are already appearing out there. So we're talking about how do we download. If I wanted to download some information, click on the download tab. What account do I want to download? What date range? What format do I want to download it? Click select. Very simple. So very simple. If I want to transfer money, just click over and it's going to ask me what accounts I want to take this from. Somebody didn't answer. Somebody had a problem with this the other day. They were overdrawn and they had a credit card on their account. And I said, well, why didn't you just set up your credit card to cover your overdraft line of protection? If you have a credit card at the credit union, you can use your credit card as a line of overdraft protection. Because even if it's a Visa, even if it's a MasterCard, it doesn't matter. It resides right on the account here at the credit union, and we can see. Our structure at the credit union accounts are different than at a bank. At a bank, you're going to have one account number here for your checking account, one account here for your savings account, another account over here for your loan, and another one for your certificate. The credit union doesn't do things like that. We do things in a silo. So when you walk in and you say, I'm Jeff Jorgensen, I'd like to open an account, we say, great, here's my savings, primary base savings account, then I've got my checking, my certificate, my loan, everything is underneath that in a silo. So it's very easy for us to recognize things inside of this silo. If one of your accounts are overdrawn, say your shared draft account, we can look down and say, do you have a line of credit? No. Do you have money in savings to transfer? No. But you've got a credit card, and you've told us it's okay to transfer out of my credit card to cover an overdraft. We can do that because of the way that our accounts are set up. No charge for that, no transfer fee. The only thing that you pay is interest on that credit card balance as long as there is a balance. You pay it off 2 days, you pay 2 days worth of interest. Very, very simple. It's a very nice thing to have just as an added line of protection. How do you set up nicknames? Click over here to nicknames. Pops up here. What do you want to call this? Should we try swing and see what it says? Just so you know what it does if you try something that's not allowed. Try S-W-I, two finger?
Yeah.
N-G. The nickname was prohibited. So swing somehow was in, I don't know what was swing, I guess I don't quite know, but I wonder if we put the word swing set, would that be illegal? Maybe you just put a space in between them. Okay. See, now this ownership account is now called the swing set nickname. Successfully updated your nickname. That's how simple it is. Done. So whether you have this on your It's Me 247 or if you come into any one of our 5 convenient credit union locations, you say, I want to transfer money into my swing set account. And you might think, I'm the only person that knows that because I did it on the computer. Well, guess what? You've updated it on our data processing system, so anytime you walk into our branches, you say swing set account, every employee is going to go, oh yeah, Jeff, there's your swing set account. So we know we can make that transfer and help you understand. So we talk the same language, right? You don't have to remember numbers, believe it or not. There's some people working at credit union that don't like numbers. That's hard to understand, right? But we're good with nicknames, we're good with other things. This is one of the ways that you can remember things if you have trouble with numbers also. You can put a stop payment on a check. You can actually have a check sent to you at the address on file. You can check and see what your dividends are. Lots of information out here on this. So this is a wonderful place to begin. If you don't have access to this, if you're not online, you need to do this.